Today's topic is very, very interesting. In fact, do you believe in black magic? Or do you believe that there's something called black magic? Hi, today's topic is again on the series The Secret Formula to Manifest Anything Using Law of Attraction. In fact, this is a series on Mastering Law of Attraction, part 4. Today's topic is very, very interesting. In fact, do you believe in black magic? Or do you believe that there's something called black magic? Today's topic is more about that. Again, talking about black magic, it could be some cult practices or spiritual practices, everything comes in this particular session. In the name of law of attraction, many people are being deceived by some spiritual practices or some cult practices, and they become a trap, they become victims of it. It could be a black magic, it could be some tarot card reading, it could be some astrology or palmistry or any kind of cult practices. Everything is dangerous. To get to know how they operate, let us know who we are. Who we are. I am a spirit having a soul living in a body. I'll repeat. I am a spirit having a soul living in a body. In fact, the senses of a body are more physical. Like we see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we touch. This is the 5 senses. Similarly, for a soul, it's more emotional. The mind is more emotional. And for the spirit, it's more feelings. And the hierarchy is like this. The first comes the spirit, second comes the soul, and third, the body. So, a person can be easily manipulated from a spirit. From the spirit, he can touch the soul, he can also touch the body. And again, where the area which I work is more on the soul, the mind. Okay, as I keep saying, the mind is the bridge between the spirit and the body. When we are weak in the mind, you can be easily influenced by the negative forces or negative energy. Any spiritual practices is like opening a door for an evil spirit to enter your body. Any spiritual practices. But people say that no, there are some good spirits, so we can communicate directly to an angel, to an angel who can guide us. This is rubbish. Let me give a small example. Let us imagine you go to a nearby police station, okay, to an inspector there, and can you ask for a particular constable there, standing there, and say, okay, this guy looks hefty, or this constable looks very smart, and I want this particular person for my protection, for my house protection. No, it's a duty of the inspector to assign a particular constable to you, a particular person to you, okay, a police cop to your house for your safety. Similarly, it is God who assigns an angel for your protection. So you can't directly communicate to any angel. If a person is saying that you can communicate directly to an angel, it is not an angel, it's an evil spirit. One of my favorites, which I always keep saying, yes, both have power. In fact, the police people also have power, rowdy has also power. But it's very difficult for us to identify who is a rowdy and who is a police cop, except when they are in the uniform. Okay? But here, I'm sorry to just compare this with God and with an evil spirit. Both have power. A rowdy will never portray himself as an evil person. He'll never say that I'm a bad guy. He'll always say, I'll try to help you. I'm trying to help you out. I'll get you things done for you. So it's like a kind of deceiving us. Similarly, any evil power will portray itself as good to help you. But the moment you get into the trap, you become a victim forever, for life. So why I'm sharing all this is because very recently I got some calls from some people, okay, particularly from ladies who have been becoming victims of this so-called black magic. And a lady cried to me and said, I spent more than 5 lakh rupees on this black magic, and this person blackmailed me, and I don't know why I done this. And in fact, he started saying that somebody has done some black magic on me, and because of which my business is going down, and there could be some deaths in my family. This is a trap, the word they use, okay, to create a fear in your mind so that they can extract money from you. And they say, until unless you don't do this particular puja, Okay, somebody in your family is going to die, and for which she did everything, to an extent of even giving her nude photographs. Shocking, right? So this is a trap. This is a trap. How they deceive us? By fear, by creating a fear in our mind. Or sometimes they give something to us and just say, okay, just keep it in your house. And this is some for good vibes, good energy. What happens? When you keep that, it acts like a transmitter, it acts as a receiver. The moment that particular object is in your house, that particular person who's been practicing on this black magic can influence you through this object what he has given. It could be anything. It could be a ring, it could be something what you wear on it like a chain, or anything, like a taviz or anything like that. It can be even a lemon. They have the power to deceive you, and can then disturb you completely, and you become a puppet in front of them. Some of the traps are like even gemstones, looking for some auspicious day. Okay, good day, good time, bad time. Sorry, everything is deceiving you, because when you become a victim of it, you're becoming a victim for life. Be very, very careful. And also be careful in doing any kind of spiritual practices, even a meditation. Be careful, because these are all the spiritual doors, and you don't know that you're getting a victim. End of the day, how do I know that I'm not a victim? See, if you're really communicating with God, I can challenge that you'll have a lot of peace. If you don't have peace, you're not in line with God, or you're not in line with the Creator. The funny thing is, don't try to learn the language to communicate to God. There's no language to communicate to God, because I strongly believe that God is in us. And even if I feel Him, or if I sense Him, if I want to communicate to Him, I need to just talk to me, within me. He's in me. So I don't require a special language to communicate to Him. I don't require a special process to communicate to Him. It's like a relationship between a mother and a child. A mother knows what the child requires. More than the child looking for the mother seeks for his child. Similarly, instead of more than we seeking God, God is seeking for us. That's the truth. So just be away from all the skull practices. One last thing which I want to say here is, many people ask me, is it possible to come out of this kind of problems through mind power? Yes, definitely yes. In fact, I brought many people out of this kind of problems who have been trapped in the so-called black magic, or the negative energy which has been ruling over them, through the mind power. Through mind power, okay, we are able to make people come out of all this negative energy. Because I always say, for me, negative energy is like darkness. What is darkness? Absence of light. Similarly, a negative energy is absence of positive energy. As I always keep saying, I am a light. When I go, the darkness has to leave. Similarly, when the positive energy is there, negative energy has to leave. I always keep saying, you need to know who your enemy is. Sometimes we are not aware who the enemy is. So this is where, if you feel that somewhere I'm stuck, okay, I don't know. It could be a black magic, or it could be some kind of negative energy is controlling me. I'm trying to come out of it. I'm suffering. As I keep saying, this particular program is online. You can be in any part of the world. You can reach me out and I'll be there to help you out. Okay, as I keep saying, I'm a coach. Okay, as a coach, my entire objective is to get you out of your trouble, get you out of your problems. And you can just go and visit my website to know more about me, and also to see my testimonies, to see in what way we have helped more people around the world, all over the world. So if you're a person interested to know more about it, you can call me. The numbers are flashing here and I'll be there to help you out. If you're new to my YouTube channel, press the subscribe button and also press the bell symbol so that you get constant updates. If you're new to my Facebook live programs, be a part of my Facebook programs regularly, and also share this video to as many people as you can. Again, Wilfred Stanley signing off from Rapid Mind Power. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day.